everybody, I'm Nicoletta from English 1, and today we are going to be looking at taking your IELTS band score from a band 7 to a band 8. We are going to start with task 2. So the first thing that you have to do is read your question really carefully and highlight the key areas. What do you have to answer? Ask that question. What am I actually writing? Then, the first thing you want to do is paraphrase the task for your introduction. You have to paraphrase. Use different language, use a variety of vocabulary, and I guess don't stress too much if you just simply can't find the word. Sometimes just a little creative grammar can help. So paraphrase and make sure that it is natural and that it's not overkill. The second thing you want to do is avoid repetition. Use pronouns, especially one. One should never underestimate. And change your word form. For example, to advertise, advertisement. Try and add a word. It demonstrates confidence. So, for example, student, an undergraduate student, or pupil, a school pupil. Another very good thing that you can do is to describe a word or a concept. For example, unemployment rate, the percentage of people without a job. And there's a bonus. It increases your word count as well, if that is something that you're struggling with. Another thing that you can do, of course, and this is quite common, is use synonyms. For example, to go up, rise, increase, or grow. But sometimes there just aren't any synonyms to be found in that moment, right? So you want to consider changing the word form, adding a word, describing a concept or a word, and of course using pronouns. They're very powerful. The third thing you want to do is use collocations or uncommon lexical items or chunks. And here are some examples. Eating habits, dietary habits, or what people eat. Here we have teaching children to speak 2 languages. You can take it to a band 8 by saying encouraging bilingualism in children. The fourth thing you can do is concentrate on formal writing. Remember, you're not writing to a friend, right? Never use colloquial language or idioms like to go nuts or to be blue. Idioms, an example, to beat about the bush. They don't work. It's almost tantamount to memorization. So concentrate on using language that you would use when, for example, writing a cover letter for a job application. It needs to be quite formal. Then, avoid mistakes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, right, Nicoletta, how am I going to avoid all the mistakes? Well, one of the best ways to avoid mistakes is to make sure that you are not overwriting. So, keeping to the word count, so between 250 and 280 words is ideal, because if you are a strong writer, you will have extra time at the end of your essay to go over your essay and check for any mistakes. And the mistakes we're talking about are minor grammar errors, spelling, punctuation. Those make a huge difference. You make a mistake with a semicolon, it could really bring you down if it's consistent. So reduce the amount that you are writing and spend more time checking your punctuation, the word level. So you may have written by, and in that moment you can go, wow, I found a new one. How about purchase, right? And grammar intensity, it's a little bit difficult to change a structure of your sentence once you've already written it, because obviously you may need to change word order, but you could look at your very first sentence, your topic sentences, and sentences in your conclusion, and see if there's anything that you can change there that might help. And of course, spelling. You don't want to be making consistent spelling errors. Remember that minor spelling errors that don't impede understanding are usually considered a slip. But if an error is persistent, then you may be penalized for it. So give these 5 tips a go, and please let us know how your exam goes.